think the industry is going to continue to grow in the next 2 to 3 years?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think vaping will continue to grow. As long as there's smokers out there, there's going to be room for people to find a less harmful alternative, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you look at the basis of Vape Expo itself, it has already grown from the year before and the year before that. It's getting bigger every year. There is no stopping us.
I definitely think it will grow. I think people are more health conscious these days. People want to give up smoking, they want to improve their health, do cardio, they want to quit smoking.
I think as the more and more evidence-based research comes out, providing that proper guidance that e-cigarettes are a far safer alternative to smoking, I think the consumer confidence will grow and more smokers will make that better choice.
We've got very ambitious budgets for the next 3 years, and I think it's going to grow quite significantly.
Yeah, I definitely think the industry is going to grow. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think there's a lot of things barriers that have been put up to try and stop people, if you will, actually trying to get into this industry. But I feel like people are finding a lot of loopholes within the actual industry. All the people that have been mixing in these bathtubs, this, that, the other, are still going to get away with basically doing all that. On the flip side of things, companies like ourselves have spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds on testing and emissions testing, and all the CAS data that's been collated and the toxicology data and everything that we've done for it. It's cost us a fortune.
You don't know what you're consuming. You do not know what's coming on board. With the TPD, we may have a savior, which actually protects the industry. That's my opinion, and I think, you know what, let's see what happens in the not too near future.
So Doug, what do you think about big tobacco, big pharma entering the marketplace?
I think there is a place for them. However, I think the difference is that companies such as Vaporized made a choice to do vaping as their business, whereas tobacco companies have been forced into it, and pharma companies will be forced into it. So it's not a choice they've made, unlike the independent vaping companies.
So I think that big tobacco at this moment is our ally because they want this industry to continue. They want people to use these products. And basically we're setting up an industry for them. We're creating consumers. I think as we're emerging and as this industry gets bigger, you're going to see more big tobacco acquisitions, more mergers, more consolidation. Sure. And that's not a bad thing sometimes because we want to have this product available in every outlet.
To be honest, I think it would have a negative effect because there are small companies like ourselves that would be affected by stuff like that. I think vaping has grown from individual companies, smaller guys, and I think if the bigger guys started coming in, obviously like you've got stuff like Blue Ecigs there, big tobacco owned, and they are taking over quite a bit, and I do think it will have a negative effect on guys like this. You won't get this with big tobacco, you won't have all these mad stands and excitement.
You will see independents at the top of the tree, mixing with big tobacco, and that'll be hopefully Vaporized.
To be honest with you, there are a lot of big-ish companies. Yeah, fair enough, nobody's the size of anything like a tobacco company, and if they wanted to go and smash this market to pieces, then they could quite easily do that, and there's nothing stopping them. I'd like to hope that people have got loyalty to the companies like ourselves, and then our companies are going to be the companies that are going to turn into the big companies, and hopefully not the tobacco companies, but I can see maybe a few buyouts and things like that going to be happening in the next few years with certain people, and I think the tobacco companies are definitely the guys with the cash that can do that.
Where do you see your businesses being in the next 1 to 2 to 3 years?
Our company, Mountain Oak Vapors, has had a good relationship with Vape Distribution for the last 2 years, and we continue to grow together and support each other. I think that's going to be the key for anybody that's interested in the long-term game. If you want to be around in 3 years, you need to align yourself with the players that are going to be around in 3 years, and that's what we've decided to do.
Yes, not only that, we actually innovate as well. We're working with very good manufacturers who are inventing, or we're inventing with them, products that actually will bring to the consumer something that actually they need to satisfy that nicotine need.
I think year one is firmly establishing our position as the UK's leading vaping specialist. Year two, we've very ambitious plans to roll out across Europe and the continent and establish ourselves and our model there. And then year three, certainly the MD's plan is global domination. So really push the Vaporized brand out across the world?
Well, we are about to move into larger premises, so we're literally doubling in size. We're increasing our manufacturing capability from 1 machine to 3, which will give us around about 3 million bottles per month.
Wow, 3 million.
Yeah. And we're also expanding our retail store network, Vape Store, as well. So, and also looking to increase our presence in Tier 1 retailers.
After China, we're going to be in Spain. We're just trying to allow all these distributors and all these wholesalers and retail shops know that VGOD is available in their country, and it's very easy for them to get this.
We'd like to be in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, making nice mech mods. America would be good to crack as well. It's always big business in America.
Sure.
We just got to get past that pharmaceutical stage, and hopefully the world.
We've absolutely worked our socks off for the last 4 years, and we've been to pretty much every European country you can think of. We've got Vampire Vape France, we've got Vampire Vape Germany, we've got obviously Vampire Vape UK where it's made. The world is our oyster, and I just think it's just going to continue onto Russia, onto America. We've been to China, we've got Vampire Vape China, and we're going to crack India as well this year. So I think let's just carry on. It's not going anywhere, and we're going to hit every single country in the world. That's our aim anyway, so hopefully that's going to happen.
Vaper Expo 2017. Thank you. It has been an experience. We've met with some big distribution companies, some big manufacturing companies, some great new innovative vape brands. It's been a real eye-opener, and there's one thing for sure: the TPD, the TRPR is not stopping this industry.